Hey guys, how's it going? Um, I've had kind of a long, hard day, which I think I say that before almost every time I stream. Uh, my girlfriend seems to have gone missing. Don't know what she's up to tonight. I had to go do some stuff and walk the dog really late at night in the freezing cold, etc., etc., etc. Didn't get a lot done today. Well, that's not true. I actually kind of did, but just not the stuff that I wanted to get done. Anyway, I just happened to be flipping around Steam. I saw this game called Fate Tectonics, which I have never played, and it looks really cool. I do want to play it, but I've loaded it, and that's it, just to kind of check it out, see how it worked, etc. But I have not played it at all. I reset my keys, tried to get the window size correct and everything, and make sure that it would stream properly, and it seems like it's all right. So we're gonna give it a go. But this is like 100% blind, so let's see how this works. Make sure we're good to go. There we go. Start a new game. Say what now? I thought it was supposed to give me a tutorial. But the fact that I quit out of it... Oh, here it is. Teach you the basics of how to play Fate Tectonics. Okay, that sounds good. Steve achievements is disabled in this mode. Serenity is a passive observer, fascinated with expression and creativity, prefers to allow makers freedom to find their own way, create as you wish, destroy as you wish. Fates do not get angry without provocation. Interesting. Ragnarosa et Fortuna. Ragnarosa and Fortuna embrace a cycle of creation and destruction as a way to train and test makers in the art of world building. Create the world within a time limit, destroy it, repeat. Earn additional time through your accomplishments. Strive to earn Ragnarosa's approval. Okay, so I guess these are the different modes. We'll go with the tutorial. I love the art style of this game. Like, I just think it's super awesome. I like pixel art in general, but really well animated pixel art is something special when it animates really well. And the videos I watched of this, it looked really cool. Hey, yo, you must be the new maker in town. You're looking pretty spiffy. Let me show you around. Me, I'm Tutor, the patron fate of showing you around. Let's get to it. Got some serious power. Like watch without gears, produces on its own. That's why you gotta wake the fates and harness their powers. It's called scratching each other's backs. Press that golden button at the bottom there to wake up our first fate. Yes, sir. Want to have access to some sweet powers, right? Most fates need a temple to exist in the world you're creating, otherwise they can't offer their powers to you. Click here to place Penelope's... He's not finishing a sentence there, but... I believe these are called temples, yes? Penelope's awake and looking great. It's time to build some grasslands. She's so cute. Look at her. She's adorable. Click here to select Penelope's grasslands power. Once you have a tile, select to bring it up to that highlighted spot to place it. Okay. Click. Place. Tiles are more stable when they're connected to other tiles with matching terrain. Grass sides connected to grass sides, that kind of stuff. Okay. Tiles are more stable when they're connected to other tiles with matching terrain. Okay, so that must be where the sort of puzzle element comes in, like kind of a Carcassonne type thing. Mismatching terrain makes tiles unstable and downright ugly. Keep your world a beautiful place, match those placed tiles. Sometimes new tiles don't match any available spots. That's where the power of rotation comes in handy. Grab right click to rotate, okay? Alrighty. Try add a few more tiles to your world. Okay. I will add a few more tiles to my world. I see, so this selection of tiles is kind of like random, I guess. That could get kind of tricky. Huh. So, if I did... I can't place that there. Can I just place that there? No? Okay, I'm confused. Why can't I place this anywhere? This does not appear to be working at all. It also doesn't look like it's quite matching up right. Okay, that worked. This may take a little getting used to. Instead of doing all that work clicking on the button over there like a chump, you can right-click to repeat the last power you used. Saves a lot of time. Right-click to repeat the last power you used. Okay? Oh, I see. It's like, why doesn't that work? Or that? Oh, well, it's telling me to do it there. Okay. Maybe he was hovered over something that was highlighted? I don't know. Oh yeah, there is a highlight. Buzzhoff Knack, I'm teaching here. That's the Knack. He's a little bugger who likes to find new makers and give them nothing but problems. Once you're more experienced, to leave. That's funny. He's not going to stop, so I might as well clean his mess. Tiles he's placing here are falling away because they don't have enough support. So it's crumbly holes, bigger they are, less support a tile has. Okay. This time he does his thing, slap down one of your tiles next to it. That should keep the whole thing together. Fair enough. Tiles that are surrounded by other tiles on more than one side are more stable. Tiles that are surrounded by other tiles on more than one side are more stable. The more tiles you add to an area, the more stable it becomes. Okay. I think I understand. Penelope sees all the hard work you're doing and is talking to you about it. Fate's always talked to you about what's going on in your world through these speech bubbles, okay? She's saying she loves grass. It's important to pay attention to what they're saying. As you can see, Penelope is a fan of grass tiles. Whenever you do something a Fate likes, they start to like you more in turn. Keep making those Fates happy because they'll give you more of their powers to work with. What a jerk. Need a better solution to this problem, like making large amounts of land stable. She needs Penelope's second power. I'm going to place some more grassland tiles to unlock it quick. Okay, now we start building cities. The more green space, the better. City power button. Okay. Okay. Look at that tile staying in place. Good job. Cities are kind of like world glue. They hold crumbly tiles together. The larger the city, the larger the area it can hold together. Alright. That's cool. Look at those farms sprouting up around your city. They feed your city and help it grow. Okay. I like cities and I like things that grow. Cities are great for shoring up your land, but don't do a thing to water. Rather than going searching for some kind of sunken lost city, you should use Penelope's next power. Fleets keep your water together, but they need a dock, so look for docks and seabirds. They'll let you know where your ships can go. Go ahead and throw one down right on that tile. Okay, blue bar at the bottom will fill up as you build, which brings new powers and new headaches. Huh. This is very interesting. It is what I expected, and it's not what I expected. What's all that? Hey, would you look at that? You leveled up. Now you can wake up the next fate. Barnacles. Try placing this temple near the edge of a large body of water. Barnacles' likes are very different from Penelope's. He's all about water. Not that hot on ships and sailors. Try placing another fleet, you'll see what I mean. Huh. You ticked him off. That bar floating over each fate's head is an anger bar. When it fills up, you've made that fate angry enough that they're going to take it out on your world. Okay. Penelope's got a robot gang that creates world-crumbling industry. That's the price you pay for progress, I guess. Sometimes one fate's disaster can upset another. It can really spiral out of control if you let them fight amongst themselves. Better do things an angry fate likes to stop them from throwing a temper tantrum. Try placing a few water tiles and watch Barnacle's mood lighten. Okay. Oops. I guess that wasn't good because that didn't match, I guess. But he likes these ones. Oh, snap, I did it again. I didn't realize those sometimes included land. I wasn't paying much attention. Okay, unlock a new fate every time your world levels up. Most of them behave predictably, like Penelope and Barnacles, but some of them don't. Watch out for those guys. Alright. The last two fates are super powerful. When they show up, they cause huge disasters. Hi, Jollinx. How you doing? Nice to see you. If your world is strong enough to stand against their disasters, you'll be a master maker. Okay. Just playing this for the first time, so you guys will have to kind of bear with me a little bit. If you're all done here, we need to demolish this world to make way for a hyperspace bypass. Sometimes you gotta destroy your world, but it's not all that different from building one, really. Just pick a power and point it at a spot you want to crumble. Try the earthquake power. What earthquake power? This one? That doesn't look like an earthquake. That looks like a thunderstorm or something. Isn't as easy as they made it out to be. By using these destructive powers, it helps you figure out what makes a strong world and how to build up weaker areas in the future. All these powers are pretty destructive, except for the industry one. That's more of a passive, tick everybody else off kind of power. Now's your chance to destroy a world. Give it a try. Alright. Damn. Holy smokes. Wow. That was impressive. It's time for us to start building on our own, apparently. Click the book icon in the right corner if you want to know more about fates and their powers. For now, I'll be working with other guy fates to create the world. He introduces the rest. Fortuna and Ragnarosa use a steady creation and destruction cycle. Press them with a strong world and become a master maker. Serenity is pretty easy to please. He likes to take a back seat and just lets you build to your heart's content. Once you have some experience building worlds, got a typo, you can work with Travesty to build with rules you create yourself. Or you can pick me if you want to play through this introduction over again. Alrighty. And now we are starting over again, which is not what we want to do. Let me... Can I get out of here? Seems to have restarted the tutorial. I don't know if it'll let me quit. No? That's weird. Keep hoping it's going to let me click on the menu at some point, but it doesn't seem to be. Can I escape? I can. Okay, I can. Very good. Exit game. Is that going to exit the entire game? I can't seem to click on it. So perhaps that does not matter. Okay. It appears the game has crashed, except it doesn't appear to have crashed, so I'm a little confused. It just won't let me click on anything, I guess? Okay, well there's an easy solution to this problem. Unfortunately, it is going to involve just ending the task. That's a little wonky. I don't know why it restarted like that, but we're just going to boot right back into it. Okay. We'll try this again. So these are the modes here. It gives you this little like book dealy, which just you can start the tutorial or try one of these different modes. This is like the free play mode, the Serenity one. Then I guess this Travesty one is like the custom experience, and sort of the stock game progression. The basic game progression is Ragnaros et Fortuna. So we can bounce in there, I guess. There are stories of a world built by the hand of a maker, stories of land spiraling outwards, connecting and growing tile by tile. The story, however, follows you, the maker of this world. Your power is great, but you can only influence the world directly through the fates, ethereal beings with plans of their own. Most fates favor you with tools needed to build your world, building blocks to grow, and also the means to keep everything together. Some fates merely watch and react, not always positively. Sometimes the fates cause destruction due to their temperamental nature, destruction that has no way of being reversed, and a world is lost. But fear not, maker, destruction and loss are at the middle of the story, not the end. Continue to build, create, and learn. There are many judgments and a cataclysm to come. Your world must be strong to stand against them. Brave maker, gather your tools, build, and gain favor of the fates. Okie dokie. Alright, so there's this doom counter, which apparently starts like really short. You don't get much time. This game, I gather, is sort of designed to be repeatable. Like you sort of play it in spurts. And so to begin with, you have a very short countdown, and I guess as you progress and unlock stuff, it gives you more time. So apparently you can eventually get up to an hour where it starts at like 5 minutes, which is kind of interesting, sort of a gradual way to roll out the different systems to you and stuff. So it's kind of giving me a secondary tutorial here. So yeah, this does remind me a lot of Carcassonne in some respects. With the tile matching, which is kind of cool, actually. It's kind of a neat take on that. So the more tiles you place, the more stuff you get, kind of, as they unlock powers. So that wouldn't be good. And the tiles are random, which can make your life difficult. That didn't work. Okay, that's right. I'm remembering now how this works. You have to place tiles that don't have a lot of other tiles around them will be unstable, and they will potentially fall away. So you're kind of trying to like build around things to keep it all glued together, basically. And she's telling me she likes grassland when they have these little thought bubbles that pop up. Could do that. So you can see like this tile here has sort of little holes in it, which I guess is what lets you know that it's kind of unstable. So if I were to build something else next to it, I think it would just kind of collapse. But if I build something next to it, then those holes diminish slightly. But this one also has some. But the more you build next to it, I guess the better it is. Oh, I have a new thing, or it's not quite ready yet. Almost, but not quite. Let's put that there. There we go. So now I've unlocked this little town square, or city, so it'll stabilize land. Not water, I guess, but land. So I can drop that there, and it kind of automatically helps to stabilize land that's around it. Explorers will sometimes leave cities to explore the map and influence your world. Oh, so he's finding stuff and adding it for me, I guess, on his own. This can get a little tricky. I wonder if there are any pure forest tiles. I haven't seen any. So it might not be. So I need to add something there. I don't have anything there. Can't do. I can do that though. There we go. This is kind of cool. I kind of like it. And I think there's sort of like advantages and disadvantages to using the different powers. Since the different fates like different things, so that's kind of where the complexity comes into play. Once you progress further, like through her tier, I'll unlock this next guy, and he'll have powers of his own, and then these, and so on and so on. But each one likes different things, and so you're trying to keep a balance of which ones you keep happy versus which ones you tick off. So we can add that there. What is that, a mountain? Kinda looks like a mountain. I guess. This is tricky. That's good. This does make you think a bit. But it's pretty satisfying, you know, like putting a puzzle together when you find a piece that you're looking for and it does what you want it to do. Can use the keyboard to scroll, that seems a little on the slow side. Over there. Like that. A deep thumping is heard in the distance as storm clouds roll in, bringing with them the sister fates Ragnarosa and Fortuna. Two halves of the same whole, Fortuna rewards your actions with more time, while Ragnarosa judges just what kind of maker you are. Ragnarosa is notoriously difficult to please, but perhaps your next creation will be the one that gains her favor. Alright, so I guess it's like a little progression of this sort of little story thing that it's doing here.
Oh.
Huh, cool. Unlock all of Penelope's powers, and I get plus 45 seconds. Alright. This counter doesn't actually seem to be active yet, so maybe it's still kind of tutorializing me a little bit, since this is the first time I played. I think your progress is persistent with this, so... Okay, we got boats now, which will help us do something. Place fleets near cities to stabilize oceans. Okay. Okay, bounce out of it. Can do that. I can place a city like that, maybe? And put this here? Is that not close enough? I guess that's not close enough. It seems like you place these cities a little differently. Oh, I see. It shows you, when you highlight it, when you mouse over it, it shows you the area that it's stabilizing. That's helpful. Okay. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Yay!
Settle 5 cities for plus 30 seconds. So is there really nowhere to place this here? I can place that there. I'm not sure why that is. That's good. It's actually a little weird because I'm finding my impulse, or sort of my memory of playing Carcassonne is actually coming into this, and I'm like thinking of Carcassonne tiles. I'm like, oh, if I place this here, then... But this is much more simplified. Like, it's only got the 4 sides per tile, rather than sort of like, well, at least so far, rather than sort of more detailed variations of that. Build quickly as time runs out and her judgment is coming. Okay, so once she's active, I guess that's what starts that all going. Now see, I misplaced that one so you can see the... there was that little red thing indicating that I'd basically done it wrong. Okay, so... do that there. Can't do that there. See, I guess I'm screwed there. I basically built myself... I don't think there's any way to make that work. Oops, I messed that one up too. And so these take damage, and then it sort of starts a chain reaction, which damages other stuff. Okay. That's good. That's not okay either. So I'm probably screwed with that one too. Okay, now I can build the fish guy here. But I have to build him in some water. Oh, I guess it's next to some water, right. So, I can build him there. And he builds some stuff around himself, and it gives me a few extra seconds. But he doesn't like boats. So while I want to use boats to stabilize water tiles, he doesn't like that. It ticks him off. Okay, you can zoom out at will, apparently. That's not gonna work at all. That'll work there. So that'll work there also. No, that's not good. This is really interesting. It is as advertised, but it's not quite what I expected either. That's quite something. Well, that'll work, I guess. That's the opposite of what I need there. I don't think I'm going to be able to build anything there. So it's really easy to kind of back yourself into a corner on some of these. No, that's not going to work. But that'll be okay. So... place fleets near towns. Look for the birds as a hint. So now it wants me to place a boat. I don't... Oh, it's saying I can place one... What? Where? There? He's not gonna like that. Right next to his temple. Although I don't think there's any difference in terms of proximity. So that'll give me a fisher, so that's no good. You really have to consider what tiles, what types of tiles are actually available. Oh, now it's time to destroy everything. You have different types of destruction here. You do a tsunami, I guess. Just flood everything. What's this? Oh, weird. New Ice Age? That's something else. Oh, and then this was like some sort of industrialized thing. Create mountains by freezing a tsunami. And I get extra time. What does this do? I don't know what that did. Maybe that's just... Oh, that's making dead land, but I can't tell because it's... and this, I think, nukes the entire world, this last one, so I don't know. Man, that's really something. So the world is destroyed, which has netted us another 30 seconds. So I've completed one age, apparently. Let's see, let me turn down my volume here. A little loud. I earned destroying the world once, settling 5 cities, so that got me an extra minute between those two. Unlock Penelope's powers, that gives me 45 seconds. Another 45 for summoning barnacles. And creating mountains by freezing a tsunami gave me an extra 5 minutes. That's crazy. I think that was just accidental. I wasn't intending to do any of this. And the next age goals are construct 5 fleets. Use every disaster power at least once in a single Doom event. And the city has grown into a castle. Okay. Well, we'll start fresh. I'm kind of getting the hang of this, I think, but it's very different. I can't think of anything else that I've played that's exactly like this. So it's kind of making me think a bit. I think getting to know the different tiles is probably essential. Learning what options may potentially come up. This may not hold. I guess that's okay. So like that, I think there's nothing I can ever do with that, because I don't think there are any pure forest tiles. So like doing that, I think automatically kind of screwed me a bit. Well, no, I guess there are some that will kind of do that, like that. So I guess there are some. It won't just be a solid block, but it will still allow you to build in this. It's weird how everything's kind of at these, you know, diagonal angles. Like everything sort of turns into like diagonal lines. It's kind of different, very different from how Carcassonne feels. That's good. That's not gonna work. That's probably bad since we have that water tile up there. That seems alright. Okay, we got the next thing. So we can now build city. And these are strange too, because they seem to build I mean, just the way the map makes it look like you're gonna, you naturally want to sort of fall onto the middle of a square, but that's not how this works. It's because it's on the diagonal meetings of each square. It's kind of different, and it makes it a little confusing when you try to place a town or some boats or something. It's kind of, it goes against what your brain naturally seems to want to do, or at least mine does by default. Okay. And there doesn't seem to be any penalty for building a town. Like, it seems like it's just another tile. You can use it as many times as you want, but it will sort of do things on its own. It kind of, it grows the farms and does some stuff sort of its own accord. Oh, he just did something for me. And then they expanded the town. Like, that stuff just kind of happens on its own, which is sort of neat. So I can place another town over here. But there is a timer on these, like a sort of a cooldown. Nope, that's not going to work. So when that falls, it sends sort of a shock wave through all this other stuff. So there is kind of like a chain reaction, which I guess makes you not want to place things that are going to fall. Now I just did that, and I just did it again. That's very silly. All right. You can do that there. Yeah, this is a really neat game. This is very cool, and it appears to be on sale if any of you are interested. Looks like it's on sale for $15 on Steam. Okay, so I could build a boat here. So that's one fleet, but I still don't have water. I guess I have to level up. Oops. To get the next dude going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That did not work. That's not going to work either. That's probably not going to work either. Nope. Nope. Replace tiles to fix fissures, but be sure the new tiles match on all sides. Okay. That's legal. As is that. I guess I could build one of these? No? Oh, that's right, I have to watch for the said little seagulls appear. Where these seagulls appear, that's where you can place the boats. I can do that. That's... okay, that'll work. Almost to the next level. Ooh. Okay, and so now I have 12 minutes before the Doom thing happens. Don't really want to start the water guy yet. Well, I guess we could. I guess we could maybe over... guess just over here. So now I can just go crazy and place lots of water tiles. Doesn't seem to be any good way to deselect. You can place something off on its own and it'll just fall. So I guess I could put another town here. Didn't I need a forest tile like this somewhere? No. It was a water tile like that I was looking for. Sorry, my phone appears to be going off. Let's see, a little more water. Maybe water's not a good idea just yet. No. This does get tricky. That works. So I guess I could build another city up here. I guess. Well, I need to build more water tiles if I'm going to level this guy up and get anything else out of him. So... I guess there's kind of a tricky imbalance there because you want these boat tiles to help keep your water tiles solid, but he doesn't like those at the same time, so you kind of have to swap back and forth between these two different tile sets, which is pretty interesting. So let's see. No, that's not gonna do it. I don't like any of that. Okay, sure. Yes, we can do that. That's good. Alright, so I guess now I could put, like, I could put a city over here. And then maybe if we get a little more grassland happening. Like so. And then maybe we'll be able to build a ship over here. That's kind of what I'm thinking anyway. Ah, shoot, that was the wrong thing to do. Totally the wrong thing to do. Usually these are just water, but sometimes they aren't, and they take you by surprise. Yeah, I'm not seeing anywhere to build. Oh, I guess I can. Anywhere else? Just there? Over here? No? No? Okay, so that instantly made all that better. More solid. Can do that there. No, that's not gonna work. Ah, shoot, there was water there. Okay. No, that's no good. I like these little explorer guys. They're kind of cool looking. I love how this game animates. Like that's my favorite thing about this so far. Just the game looks really cool. The visual style is very unique. I like it a lot. I guess we could try more water tiles, but I don't think any of these are gonna stay. Yeah, they're still okay there. Oh, I leveled up and got the next dude, even before I finished maxing out the fish guy. Man, I don't know. Do we go for it? This guy's gonna add mountains, it looks like. That could be sort of a scary new wrinkle, but let's do it. Ooh. Summon Hogweed, plus 60 seconds. It's like looks like a hippopotamus with antlers is what it looks like. And the music changes. That's pretty cool. So he's got trees and mountains here. Okay, so it looks like you'll sort of get different tile shapes out of, like even though the fish guy is adding water, you still get some like land and forest thrown in there occasionally. And this guy, even though he seems to largely be forest, you obviously also get some other stuff as well. So that's kind of interesting. I think basically it just opens up new potential tile combinations. Oh! Okay, I was wrong. Where before I said there were no pure tiles, there's a pure tile right there. And then I guess that stands to reason. I think there was one for the grasslands, and there's clearly those for water. So I guess with this guy, I basically just couldn't do that, really, until opening up this guy's tiles. This is tough. That's gonna fall. I don't know what his next thing is, and I still haven't finished with this guy either. Ah! Ah! So if you move fast enough, like the ones that are falling, you can save, which is interesting. So like, I could put one here? Yeah. One there. One there. Like that. Did I get... What is that? Oh! So this will let you overlay on top of... That's interesting. That's interesting. You can replace tiles as well. That's very interesting. That could potentially change things a lot. Let's see. No, 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 nope. No good, okay. Okay, so I successfully closed off that place where there was a hole. Oh, and I can do it here too. Yay! Very cool. Place a tile that matches other tiles on all four sides. Very nice. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this. So I could do some more water over here. Okay, why is he unhappy? He's not liking something. I don't know. Can I click this book and look? Yes, I can. Okay, so this gives us information on the fates, as promised. Hogweed, fate of the forests. Trigger with a short fuse allows the maker to grow and strengthen the forest. Beware his world-ending elbow drop. Create a forest tile. Convert forest to enchanted forest. Oh, convert forest to enchanted forest. Okay, and convert grassland to forest. But it doesn't say specifically what he likes and dislikes. So I'm not sure what it is that's making him mad, because I really was not paying attention at all. But of course, if we build more forest, I'm sure that will cheer him up. Yeah, he likes that. And he just wants more forest, period. I get some mountains here. And this allows us to do like this. Will that make him happy? Yeah, that makes him real happy. Why did he just get mad there? What's he getting so ticked off about? For the life of me, I don't know. So I guess we gotta build more of that, but he's just about to get pissed. I'm trying to hold him off, but he's just getting pissed. That's where the cooldowns come in. That's where this starts to feel like a real-time sort of deal. Alright, what's he about to go smash? Alright. Was that the city that he didn't like, that he was all ticked off about? I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. This is all very interesting. Okay. Okay, now I can feel the pace of the game starting to pick up a lot. As you see them react to things more rapidly here, it's beginning to make more sense. Sort of where this game is headed. Oh, did I just run out of time? I did. So now it's time to destroy the world. So I can add this, like, these horrible pestilent cities, I guess? I don't know what those are. It's like little polluting factories or something. And then we can do a tsunami. Right there looks like a good spot for a tsunami. Just wipe some stuff out. And these guys are getting pissed as I go. So I'm guessing they're going to contribute some to some of this nonsense. I want to see them do some more stuff. He's about to get mad and go slam something. This I haven't... Oh, okay, this is the one that makes everything pestilent. Drop some death on there, and they all hate that. Nobody likes that. So now they're all just gonna get upset. We could freeze some stuff. Fish dude is unhappy. Alright. And what is this? Oh yeah, that's the... I mean, you can really just kind of start clicking on everything. Alright, that one... This is looking pretty apocalyptic. That seems to not want to go away, so how about that? Okay, we destroyed the world. So now we got some more bonus time. Total time for next stage is now 15 minutes. We did construct 5 fleets. We summoned Hogweed. Placed a tile that matches other tiles on all 4 sides. And the next one we got construct 5 fleets again. Use every disaster power at least once in a single Doom event. I thought I actually did that this time, but I guess not. So if I click out of here, will it just take me back to the menu? No, it automatically just starts the next stage. Okay. Well, that's a heck of a game. That's pretty cool. I really like that. So if you guys thought that was pretty cool, check it out on Steam. It's $14.99 right now, temporarily. I don't know how long that. I guess it's a Weekend Madness deal. So if this appeals to you, you might want to go grab it. I think it's usually regular price $20. So I'm gonna have to call it a night for now. I'm probably not going to do any more streaming tonight, but I think I will likely be back tomorrow with a little more XCOM, and I'll probably also do some Darkest Dungeon as well next week. So thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.